Who do you trust? Let's talk about trust in English and learn together.
Is your coffee okay, Liam? You look like you are trying to solve a big puzzle in that cup. You have been very quiet since we sat down. This cafe is so nice, but you haven't even noticed the beautiful art on the walls.
Sorry, Chloe. The coffee is fine. The cafe is lovely. You're right. It's not this place. My mind is just busy. I'm thinking about something that happened with my friend, Tom. I feel really disappointed.
I'm sorry to hear that. What happened? If you want to talk about it, I'm here. This is a good, quiet place for a serious conversation.
Thanks. It's just, I told him something. It was a secret, something really important to me, about a problem I was having at work. I specifically asked him not to tell anyone. I really needed to talk to someone, and I chose him because I thought he was my best friend.
I know that feeling of safety is so important. It's good to have a friend you can talk to like that.
I thought so. But yesterday, I found out that he told his girlfriend. He said he just needed to talk about it with someone. And then his girlfriend mentioned it to another friend of hers. Now a few people know my secret. I feel, I don't know the right word. It feels like something is broken between us. I feel like I can't trust him anymore.
I am understanding your situation. It's a hard feeling when you feel like you can't trust someone. The word you are looking for is trust. You feel like your trust is broken, and that is a very painful and heavy feeling.
Yes, that's it exactly. Trust. What is trust, really? I know the word, but I feel like I don't truly understand it now. I thought it was simple, something that just exists between friends.
It seems simple, but it's actually a very big and important idea. Think of it like this beautiful wooden chair you are sitting on. You sat down without thinking. You didn't check it or worry about it. You just knew it would hold you.
Right. I just sat down. I didn't worry that it would fall.
Exactly. You trust the chair. Trust is a feeling of safety and confidence. When you trust a person, you feel safe with them. You feel confident that they will not hurt you. You believe that their words are true and their actions will be good.
So when I told Tom my secret, I felt safe. I was confident he would hold my secret carefully, but he didn't. So now the chair feels wobbly. I'm afraid to sit on it.
That is a perfect way to describe it. A wobbly chair is a terrible feeling. So the first question is, how do we build a strong, solid chair in the first place? How do we build trust with someone? It doesn't just happen in one day.
How does it happen? I trusted Tom because we have been friends for a long time.
Friendship is a good start, but trust is built with many small actions over a long time. It's like how the owner of this cafe built this wonderful place. They didn't just open one day and it was perfect. They chose the comfortable chairs. They painted the walls a warm color. They picked this nice, soft music. Each small, good decision builds a great cafe. Trust is the same. It is built with many small, good actions.
What kind of actions? What are the small pieces that build trust?
Well, a very important first piece is honesty. Being honest means telling the truth. It means your words are real. If I ask you if this cafe is good and you say yes, I trust that you really mean it. If I find out you secretly don't like it, it makes me question your other words.
Okay, so honesty is a big piece. What's another one?
Hmm. A second very big piece is reliability. This is a key one. Reliability means you do what you say you will do. For example, We said we would meet at Cafe Dialogue today at 2 p.m. We both arrived at 2 p.m. That is a small act of reliability. I know that when I make a plan with you, you will be there. I can depend on you.
Understanding. So every time I keep a promise, no matter how small, I am adding a small piece to the trust we have.
Yes, every single time. If you say, I will call you tomorrow, you must call tomorrow. If you say, I will help you with your project, you must help. These small, reliable actions happening again and again build a very strong feeling of trust over time. You start to believe that this person's words have meaning.
Tom has always been reliable. He is always on time. He always helps me when I need it. He is a very dependable person. Maybe that is why I trusted him with my secret. His reliability piece was very strong.
That makes perfect sense. A third piece, which connects the others, is consistency. This means you are honest and reliable all the time, not just when it is easy. A strong chair needs all its legs to be strong all the time. If one day a leg is strong and the next day it is weak, you can never feel safe on that chair. Consistency is what makes trust so powerful.
I see. So Tom was consistent in being a reliable friend, but he was not consistent in keeping a secret. So one of the legs of our trust chair just broke.
It sounds like it. Which brings us to the next important idea. Once you build trust, you have to protect it. It's not enough to just build it.
How do you protect trust?
Think about the beautiful latte art on my drink. The barista took time and care to make it. It's a pretty little heart. Now, I have to carry it carefully from the counter to the table. If I move too fast or don't pay attention, I will spill it, and the heart will be gone. Trust is like that latte art. It is beautiful and takes effort to create, but you have to protect it. If you are not careful, you can ruin it in 1 second.
So being careful with your actions and words is how you protect trust.
Exactly. Protecting trust means thinking before you speak or act. When Tom heard your secret, he should have thought, this is important to Liam. I must be very careful with this information. Protecting trust also means good communication. If you have a problem with a friend, it is better to talk to them directly and honestly instead of talking about them to other people behind their back.
That's a good point. Sometimes it is easier to complain to someone else.
It is easier, but it doesn't protect trust. If you have a problem with me, I want you to come to me. Then we can fix it together. That shows you respect me and our friendship. Protecting trust is an active job. You have to pay attention to it every day.
But what happens when someone isn't careful? What happens when they spill the coffee and break the trust, like Tom did? Can you rebuild trust after it is broken?
That is the hardest question, Liam. And the answer is sometimes. It is very, very difficult. Think about a beautiful ceramic mug, like this one. If I drop it and it shatters into many pieces, what happens?
It's broken. You have to throw it away.
Right. Or you can try to glue the pieces back together, but it will never be the same. There will always be cracks. You will always see where it was broken, and it will never be as strong as it was before. You might be afraid to pour hot coffee in it again.
So my friendship with Tom will never be the same?
It might not be. The trust will be different. It might be weaker. Rebuilding trust is a very long and slow process, and it needs a lot of work from the person who broke the trust. They have to do all the work of gluing the pieces back together.
What kind of work? What would Tom need to do to even start rebuilding my trust?
Well, the first and most important step is a real apology. This is not just saying the words, I'm sorry. A real, meaningful apology has 3 parts.
3 parts?
Yes. First, the person must say exactly what they did wrong. Tom can't just say, I'm sorry about what happened. He needs to say, I am sorry that I told your secret to my girlfriend after I promised you I would keep it private.
Okay, be specific. What is the second part?
The second part is to show they understand how they made you feel. He should say something like, I know that my action broke your trust and I made you feel hurt, disappointed, and maybe even unsafe. This shows he is thinking about your feelings, not just his mistake.
That would make a big difference. It shows he cares.
And the third part of a good apology is to not make excuses. He should not say, I'm sorry, but my girlfriend always asks me everything. That is an excuse. It blames someone else. He needs to take full responsibility. He just needs to say, it was my fault. There is no excuse. I made a bad choice.
So a real apology is 1, say exactly what you did wrong. 2, show you understand how I feel. 3, take full responsibility with no excuses.
You got it. That is the first essential step to rebuilding trust. Without a real apology, you cannot even begin to find the glue.
What comes after the apology? Is there more?
Yes, after the apology, the person who broke the trust must make a plan. They need to show you how they will make sure it never happens again. Tom could say, from now on, I understand that secret means only you and me. I will not talk about your personal life with anyone, not even my girlfriend, unless you give me permission.
So he needs to have a clear plan to change his behavior.
Yes, words are easy, actions are hard. The plan shows that he is serious about changing. But the most important part of rebuilding trust is the final step, time and patience.
Time.
Yes, you cannot fix a broken mug in one day. After Tom apologizes and makes a plan, he has to show you with his actions over a long time that he has changed. He has to earn your trust back, one small, reliable action at a time. He has to be consistent again, and you need time to feel safe again. You might not trust him with a big secret for a long, long time. Maybe you will only trust him with small things at first.
So it's like building the chair all over again. But this time it is much harder, and I will always be a little more careful when I sit on it.
It is much harder. And it is your choice, Liam. It is okay if you decide that you cannot trust him in the same way again. Sometimes the mug is broken into too many pieces. You have to decide if you want to try to glue them back together or if it's healthier to let it go.
This helps so much, Chloe. Before this conversation, I just had this big, messy feeling of being hurt. Now I have words for it. I understand what trust is, how it's built, and why I feel so bad. It's because a key part of our friendship was broken.
And now you also have a map for what needs to happen if you want to fix it.
Yes, I think I will wait. I won't call him. I will wait and see if he comes to me. If he does, I will know what a real apology sounds like. And if he doesn't, then I will know that he doesn't understand how much he hurt me. And then I will have a different decision to make.
That sounds like a very wise and thoughtful plan. You are taking care of your own feelings, and that is very important.
Thank you, Chloe. Really. This was better than any puzzle. I feel like I understand my own feelings and my friendships much better now. I think I can finally enjoy the nice music in this cafe.
You're welcome, Liam. That's what friends are for. We help each other make sure our chairs are strong. And we help each other decide if a wobbly chair is worth fixing. Now, how about we get another coffee? This time, we can just enjoy it.
Yes, I would like that very much.
Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, just leave a comment.